Hey guys, it's the Tech Prepper. Hope you're all doing well. It's Winter Field Day 2024, and I decided to double dip and do a bit of hunting with the family. We actually caught our first rabbit. We've never actually processed a rabbit before. We figured out how to do it, and it looks pretty good. Just some onions here for breakfast. We're going to continue what we did last time, and that's a little bit of local honey with butter. So we're going to heat this up, mix that together, and then my wife, we're cheating here, she baked us some sourdough bread. So we're putting that on the fire, and then right over there, cameraman's with me this time, we've got a little bit of coffee ready to go. So we're gonna have a little bit of a feast here. Anyways, we're gonna do a little bit of comms. Today is Winter Field Day, so the bands are gonna be crowded. So what I'm deciding to do is just to put up my link dipole. We're gonna go ahead and try to send an asynchronous message to a couple of targeted contacts. My buddy about 200 miles north of my location, using the new Slim Boy, using the TTP MCOM link dipole, and really just dropping that kit, getting on the air, breaking it down. And yeah, maybe we'll do a little bit of an after action report. This has been one heck of a Winter Field Day TTP style. All right, so I'll show you a little bit of the commo gear that I have. This is everything that I'm bringing with me for mid-range communication. I'm going to try to do communication out to about 200 miles. It is Winter Field Day, so bands could be rough. So I've got the Panasonic FZ M1 with the iKey keyboard. All of these pouches I've made myself. One of them is the guy kit. The other one has my TTP MCOM link dipole. That covers me on 20, 40, 60, 75, and 80. In this bag here, this is a new bag I've been experimenting with. It basically just have my Soda Beams Carbon 6 and also the Chameleon ground stake. And then this is actually the Rainfly from my old TTP man pack, and I'm running it on the Slim Boy. So here's a shot of the Slim Boy. I have made some modifications. For this trip, I actually did put a little shotgun shell pouch on the front just for misc cables and accessories. It's not required. It also has the hand mic, but it will actually flatten up pretty nicely. So it's kind of reminiscent of my actual TTP man packs. We're going to keep it simple with the antenna. So again, I'm just running my TTP MCOM link dipole. So this is the section with 20 meters, and then we're just going to go ahead and add the 40 meter links, and then a little bit of RG316 coax, and then I've got some micro paracord if I need to tie off stuff down to the ends over there. All right, folks, it's really difficult to get a flat topper out here in the desert since I typically only have one support. We're at anywhere between 11 to 12 feet, and I've got the line going out into a Palo Verde that way, and then I've got one going out in that direction. So this is typically higher than I run for NVIS, but I want to see if it gives us any more performance. All right, so let's see how we're doing on 40 meters. We're just going to use multi here, and I just want to make sure I'm close to at least under 1.5 to 1, and that'll do. We're at 1.14 to 1 at 7.2 megahertz. We want to be down by digital, but that should be good for right now. So I've made one change to the Slim Boy since you guys have last seen it. Instead of running the 3 amp hour Bioino, we're going to use this talent cell, and the reason for it is that I'm able to have a kill switch. The FT818 does have a parasitic draw, which means your battery can be fully discharged if you go out into the field if you leave it disconnected, but with the battery switch we won't have that problem. I also relocated the USB-C cable for the DigiRig. The DigiRig is now mounted inside, and it's going directly to the FZ M1. And the nice thing about this is a prototype from Armorlock. It has no name as of yet, and this is just a 3D printed enclosure for this mount here. But what it does is allow us to not put any strain on the USB connector on the DigiRig on the inside. So the other enhancement that I did to this, to the Slim Boy, is I added a ground wire system or counterpoise, and we're just going to use the Chameleon ground stake here and get a better ground. And this is something I'm testing. In fact, I'm working on a modular system for the grounding system to be used with the man packs. All right, guys, we're only running 2.5 watts out here and trying to see if the talent cell will work for us. I just did a heartbeat, and I want to see which stations can hear me, and hopefully those 3 signals are for me. So you can see here that, ooh, we're doing extremely well.
WB6 EDK gave me +7 signal to noise ratio, and that means we can do voice. KN6OEH gave me -5, but then my station at the house gave me +20, and W1RER gave me a really good report as well. Alright guys, so GSA call is one of my favorite modes. My buddy Mike is not around, but there is a station in California, so I'm going to leave it on WB6 EDK station to my buddy Mike, and I'm going to give him a short report that we got 0 quail. We're out hunting. We did get 1 cottontail. That was a tasty breakfast, and I'm operating at 2.5 watts with the TTP link dipole. I should have put ops normal, but you get the point. So that transmission takes about 1 minute and 15 seconds. So it's not the winner, or not the fastest mode to use, but it is very reliable out here in the field under poor conditions. You can actually see that we're probably getting a good match. Yeah, SWR is completely flat. It just says SW. There are no bars. So, like I said, I know I've done a bunch of these videos, but, you know, this was winter field day, or this is winter field day. I'm not participating. The bands are supposed to be crowded today, so I'm happy I'm making it through. We also carried a ton of gear. I think my total pack weight came in at either 57 or 62 pounds, and we've been running around since yesterday, and I've been carrying all of this this commo gear. So I've got the FZM1, which is a little heavy, the Slim Boy, got the antenna stake system here. I've got the Soda Beams Carbon 6 and a bunch of other stuff. And guys, again, we did it. There's WB6 EDK that said they received it. So now all we have to do is pack up, break down, and that 3 amp hour battery was more than enough for this operation. Stick around. I want to do an after action report because I want to walk you through everything. I think exercises like this are good MCOM scenarios, because you have to be prepped to be completely self-sufficient. So we had to carry water for the desert, we had the shotguns, we had ammo, we had the safety gear, we had, way out there in the distance, I have my tent. I froze, by the way, more on that in the AAR, but yeah, anyways, you guys get the point. And I gotta tell you, I had probably about 12 to 15 pounds worth of commo gear with me. See you guys in the shack.
Sounds like it's boiling.
It is boiling. That's hot, but it looks good.
Hold up the bag.
Oh, no, it needs more time. Yeah, it's muffiny. Just a little bit of moisture on top. I think we're good. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like a freaking, like a cake. It's pretty good.